So this is Miss Eleanore Rollins. How long have you lived here, Eleanore?
And see, you ought to know, I'm one of the older residents. I've been here 10 years. I came here 10 years ago with my husband, and we both enjoyed it here together, but he passed away 3 years ago, and I continue to live here. One of the big reasons is it's close to my daughter, and she comes often, and we have lots of good times together. In fact, just last week she took me to North Carolina for 4 days, and my son and his wife from Michigan flew down to North Carolina, and we had a wonderful 4 days together, which was very, very special. I feel real blessed.
Did you see leaves?
I did. It was a peak color, and the weather was perfect, and everything just went beautifully. Came home Saturday, so I've been here since.
So when you see a field, a mountain full of leaves, what do you think of? Your quilts?
Oh, well, no, I hadn't thought of that, but I guess so.
That's God's way of making a quilt, I think.
It is, I know. Halloween's coming up, I guess today or tomorrow, and I just went into the stash in there and got some pieces that I'd given to the volunteer a month or so ago to use for something. But when I was in North Carolina, I got a pattern for a little pin to make a quilt into a 2-inch square pin that I'm going to make, and so I needed some of these pieces back. So I've been.
So you're an Indian giver?
Yeah, that's what it is.
So Miss Eleanor, how many quilts have you made in your lifetime?
Oh, many.
Oh, I know it's many.
I don't keep track of them.
You don't keep track. How many have you kept?
3 or 4. I have some. My mother was a quilter, and my grandmother was a quilter. So I have some heirloom type, but I don't make heirloom quilts. I do it on the sewing machine a lot faster, and give them in our church. We have a group that makes quilts for missions, and some of these are all given away to needy people, different places.
Do you remember when I took you on that special trip to the quilt show?
I do. We had fun, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. We have another lady that is 94, and she sews by hand.
I know. She
She
does
quilts every day.
She does heirloom type quilting.
Yes.
I used to do it by hand, but this is much faster, and
You've come into the modern world, Eleanor.
I guess so. Up in my little apartment, I have what I call a cockpit. I have my sewing machine, and I have a serger, and I have a little table right there. And I sit in my cockpit and just enjoy.
I have a friend that used to do that. She was a quilter, and she called it her nest.
Oh, well,
She gathers everything into her little nest, and
That's
she
good.
would do some quilting and things like that.
I don't have anything to brag about like this lady that does so much.
But you have a lot, and you've made some of your clothing too.
Yes.
You've put things together for that, and that's good.
I do also do other things at church. I still am active in our church. And then just Saturday night they're having a family type thing with, especially for the children, and they're having a chili cook-off.
Oh,
And they'll have a prize for the best chili.
are you going to take the Tums?
I am not going to make a chili this year because I'm getting too old. Just had a birthday.
Oh, you're not too old.
Yeah, I am for that.
What are you going to do on your 90th birthday?
Oh, wait, you know my granddaughter Sammy?
Uh-huh.
She's going to take me on an air balloon ride.
Yes.
You knew that.
I knew that. I just wondered if you remembered, if you chickened out yet.
Well, I wanted to tell you about the chili cook-off. 2 years ago, I won the prize.
Oh.
So that disqualifies me. I
Oh,
I
okay.
don't make them anymore.
Well, one of the things that you've done since you moved here, too, is you've incorporated the youth of your church, right? They come every
yes.
month and
They're-
visit?
In fact, they're coming Sunday night, the first Sunday night in the month.